Hello, everyone. Uh, welcome to me, Sunny, the Suntuber, who's here to bring you joy. Whatever. We're playing Strange Antiquities again. We played this on Tuesday, and we're just gonna continue. Was it? No, it was Wednesday. Why did I say Tuesday? Huh. We're just. It's fine. I'm doing good, okay? I know my dates of the days of the week. Okay. He knew what he had to do. Without hesitating, he took hold of his diverging hook and used it to cut away the infected part of his mind before it could spread and consume him entirely. That's metal, or something. Wait, or just association, honestly. That's just... oh well. I'm closest to the sunset but furthest from the sunrise. And that's a tower. So that would be in the west. Oh, we still have this. Up the stairs, left and left again. Okay, let's... Is there a tower in the west here? Or here? So there is a bit of trickeries here. Mars in winter, rising in summer. So because this tells me that north is down here, which mean that west is here, which would make this the tower. I think. Never mind. Okay. Let's look at this again then. So up the stairs. So what if it's up the stairs left? Maybe we just go down here and then it's left again. And then second on the right? No. Okay. What if it's just up the stairs and we go all the way here to the end of this path and then we go left? Because it's like... we just go all the way up the stairs until we hit a wall, maybe? And then we go left and left again? And then it's second on the right? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, that it was it. What the hell? That's so stupid. There were like 3 more turns in there than written. Whatever. The bedroom looks like it hasn't been used for some time. A thin layer of dust coats the furnishing and cobwebs decorated every corner. Pulling back the thin curtains lets some light in, but more importantly, they reveal a macabre item that has been hiding on the windowsill all this time. Ooh, some more fingers! I know where to put you. That's right, with the other hands. Now let's look at this again. I am closest to the sunset, but furthest from the sunrise. That would put you in the west, and you're a tower. Was machen Sachen, Darkness? I don't know, studies started again this week, and my professor knows me, and that's kind of anxiety-inducing, but fine. It's fine. I'm having a good time. We're having a great time being in first semester classes again with all the firsties that are like, ooh, I am so new to studying, I don't know the difference, and also I am scared to raise my hand, and then there's this anxiety ADHD idiot who can't shut the fuck up but needs to raise their hand for every single thing and answer. I don't think he knows my, like, what did you do to get him to know your name? I don't think he knows my name. But he has an understanding of my character. I always sit in the first row because I am a nerd and have ADHD and I need to not have people between me and the thing that I'm trying to pay attention to. And so I raise my hand a lot, and I sort of just am a bit mildly just having fun by myself and just like whispering, not whispering, but like mouthing words that are what's in my head, and sometimes, like, I just respond or remind my professor of stuff. Like, I did that also last semester with a different professor, and the thing is, this professor, he also taught the same class last year, and I was in this class before for a month before I had to stop because of my burnout. So I think he's just like, ah yes, that queer neurodivergent bitch, I get you. You always obviously have fun being here and answering, and you're great for class climate. All teachers are always like, it's your pleasure to have in class, and you're great for the group dynamic. And it's like, thanks. I raise my hand a lot, and then other people are less scared of raising their hands. Yay! Anyway, is this not telling me that north is this direction? But there's no other. Is there a compass on here? Yeah, this is telling me north is in that direction. So this is almost south. Right? So west would be here. West would be here. So is this not the west tower? Is this a different tower? I mean, there's no tower here though. No west tower. Unless they have some weird ass different sun. This is a pit. Prof's being like, having fun for now. I'm about to change that. God, my prof got me twice today. Like, we're having introductory programming classes, which is based on the basis of Python. Python is the thing we're gonna be using for exercises this semester, but yeah. And as I said, I've heard this lecture before a year ago, and I did remember that there were tricks, and whenever he asked the trick question again, my brain went, okay, I know there's a trick here. What is the trick? And it's been like a while since I thought about Python and whatnot, and so he got me twice with his tricks, and I was wrong, and I said something both times. I said also a lot of other good stuff, and every time I had to be like, whew, it's fine to not know, this is the whole point he's trying to make. You're being perfect, actually. Anyway, I need to play this game, not just... I mean, I have some stories from today. I did some other fun stuff that is anxiety-inducing that I need to talk to somebody about. Closest to the sunset, but furthest from the sunrise, and it's a tower. Closest to the sunset. Furthest from the sunrise, that's in the west. Im Osten geht die Sonne auf, im Süden nimmt sie ihren Lauf, im Westen will sie untergehen, im Norden ist sie nie zu sehen. Hello, Kalle, how you doing? I clicked on this tower, FYI, and this tells me... Is it this one? Is this one closer to west? It technically isn't. Or is it a room and I'm just being stupid? But this... This? To the vaults? No. No. Am I missing something here? I'm gonna try this tower. I don't know. Yeah. Alright. We're gonna move on then. And take our first customer for today. As if I didn't have enough on my plate right now, my sister, Bonnie, has been acting strange recently. Lately. Whatever. Same thing. She never got over the death of our father. She always blamed Mr. Potter for his role in it, and now, with all this happening, she's got it in her head that he's behind it somehow. I'm worried she's going to do something stupid. If she comes in here, whatever you do, do not give her anything dangerous. I want to give her a keepsake to let her know that she is still loved. I've seen people gifting one another wooden totems, but I don't know what they're called. Okay. Bought an air fryer today and made a piece of meat for me and cats. How about you? That sounds lovely. I mean, I am vegetarian, but that does sound lovely. I studies started again this week and semester lectures, and I did some stuff. On my way to university, I was in a train station waiting for my train. And a train comes into the station, but it has written on it, "Do not enter." Like, this is like someone is being taught how to drive a train. I don't know the English word. Fahrschule. And, so everyone else on the platform just stays where they are, and I stay where I am, and there's this lady, like, a few meters away from me. Like, 10 meters. Like, it is a distance. And we both have headphones on, and she's looking at her phone. And so she just sees in her corner of her eye that a train is entering the station. And so she gets up as if to enter the train. And my brain went, oh god, what if, because of the, like, practice being taught how to drive a train, he's gonna, like, unlock the doors and she's gonna get in? And, like, what am I, like, I have to make sure that doesn't happen to avoid everyone some drama. And so when she glances up and glances in my direction, my first instinct was to, like, take my finger and waggle it at her, like, shake my finger at her, like, no. And then she, like, looks up and she's like, oh, okay, and, like, goes to sit back down, and it's like, oh my god, why did I do that? Like, she wasn't mad, but, like, what the fuck did I just do? Like, why did I do that? It's like, the impulse control is just not there. And then, like, I don't know, half a minute later or so, she looks up in my direction again, and we make eye contact, and, like, she smiles at me, and I do, like, the hand on chest, like, I'm so sorry. And it's fine, but I'm having, like, an anxiety shit, and I need to, like, calm down and go back to my stimming. Overthink is better than 9 times 3 hoch 10, yes. Or more than. Exactly. It's like, it's fine, probably, but it's also, why did I do that? I'm wondering if there's wood here, because she said a wood statue. Wood. Scythian charm. Because I know what Zia is. Are carved out of wood, but the more powerful designs make use of planetary materials. No two are identical. They are used by horticulturists to encourage stubborn plants to thrive. Changed with the weather, usually quite cold, but warm and tingly to the touch while it's raining. That's not it, I think. So Zaya was the other one. Worn to the head, neck to closer to the heart, these innocent-looking items instill a sense of fear and paranoia that can be difficult to remove. Yeah. I did remember that it wasn't a good item. So you're saying gifting one another wooden totems, but I don't know what they're called. Wooden totems. So I do have Witch's Finger, which is a wooden totem. You're not wooden. Let me look at Witch's Finger again. Did not mean to close that. Witch's Finger. Said to be the serf digits capable of inflicting intense pain, but the goal is supposedly purification of the body. A most unpleasant experience, but a last resort that has cured some and finished off others. I had to drive down north from the north to Bayern with a train, and it was annoying all the way. Since then I just drive down with my car. Understandable. I once took a really long train ride from where I live down to Bodensee, and it was fine because I had a friend with me who's very well versed in train travel, and who I could just sort of be like, you do all the things, I don't need to think about this. But it was so stressful, and like, we kind of on purpose missed some trains because we knew they were gonna be late, and if the train is like late enough that you missed your next, you can just take any other train that goes the direction. And if you plan with that, that's fine. But also, like, I just intentionally were like, do not tell me the route we're supposed to be taking. I don't want to know, it will just go bad. Wooden totems. Guess this has some wood. This has some wood. What do you say about St. John's Anvil? St. John's Anvil. Dampen sound. I started going everywhere by bike due to bad ÖPNV, now losing 2 kilograms per month. Hell yeah, good for you. I don't have a functioning bike, which is sort of on me, because I do have a bike that could be fixed, but also I do need to, you know, it's a task. But also, even then, it's like horrid to go in. Like, I live in a big city. Like, we do have bike lanes, but it's still horrible. Like, there's just cars everywhere, and everyone's mean, and I don't like it. Do I need to open this? There is a wooden totem in there. That's like a friendship, like a guy. How do I open this? Okay. I do have a note about that. Alcove key. Horn shackle evoken, then a moon something. The writing is dense and spider, so it's not easy to decipher. Straßenkampf everywhere. Yeah, it do be like that. So moon something. Moon something. I did, last time I looked at this, Moonstone Guardian, and I couldn't figure out. Hobsphere and Arctic societies tend to take the form of comforting guardian, and I thought it was this, because this is like a cat and it has like the moonstone. Am I missing anything else? I guess I'm missing this. Place an object with thaumic lens. I didn't find a thaumic lens yet. Maybe that's also bad. And I still don't know what goes here. Can I just place any object? Yeah. Just put a butane container on the bike, makes it a lose-lose, and the cars become surprisingly polite. Jesus. You would do that, huh? So why are you not up there? Eh. None of you are moons something. You know me. I do know you. This is not news to either of us. I do know you're mean. I don't know. I don't know. Hello, passively aggressive. How you doing? How's it going? Why are you now down here? When did that happen? Okay. Okay. Is there anything else? I did find that tile that... Let's see if there's like a pattern here. So it goes... depends on the car. Not best mental right now, but living. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I love you. I hope you'll get better soon. So there is a pattern here. As like just glancing over where these are, they always come before this symbol. So the one that's missing would be here. Put you somewhere. Anything else I can sort of have more tiles? Because there's like, after the Z would be this symbol, and then after this would be this like M triangle thing, and then here would be the Mars symbol, I guess. Oh well. I'm driving a cargo bike. Big red explosive barrel is a good element. Not for a $500 Corsa. Damn, you guys need to like chill and not explode other people's cars, please. Discuss your crimes elsewhere, not in my chat. I don't want to be complicit. Wait, maybe I need to go find this, but usually you don't need the item you get immediately. Mars in winter, rising in summer. Mars in winter. So there is a Mars symbol, which I think is this. Rising in summer. Do we have summer? I miss my $500 Euro Corsa. I'm sorry for your loss. Jacob's Folly? This looks like a... I mean, this is a tower, right? But this tower was also used in the, like, last hint. Why is there a tower here? What do you mean? I don't know. I don't care. Right, there's a moon thing here. That I can fill and unfill. That I haven't figured out yet what to do with. What is a wooden totem? Am I right in assuming that totems are like statues? Like, that's how I've always perceived that word. It's like a statue and not just like any of the hangy thingies. Right? Oh, I'm sorry. Statues usually of animals, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. But this is... you are clay. Let me just go through. So this is also... no, this isn't wood. You're just like... you're just bronze. You are wood. What are you, Selenic totem? Why did I forget that you're wood? Selenic totem. Where are you? Here we go. Yeah, or woman or gargoyles both being the same actually. So, but a totem, my point is that a totem is not like a necklace charm. And a charm is actually also different. Carved totems, more commonly known as moon hearts, can be imbued with a sentiment, joy, or feeling. I got you. I got you. Yeah. Thank you. I also want to tell you that Mr. Hungerford has responded well, despite the pain he must be in. I put him through the ringer with that witch's finger. The ringer with that witch's finger. I hope... I'm hopeful that he will come around soon. That's good. Totems are tokens of animals or humans with relevance to the creator. Tokens. Now what is a token? God, I'm too autistic for this game. Verona Green. Those silly sods at Garth Hall wouldn't let me in to look around. It seems I've upset the little lord who lives there at some point in the past. Okay. Allegedly, I refused to perform an exorcism on this haunted house. He didn't like my suggestions that it might be the local kids playing pranks on him because he's a mean old git. Yeah, I can see why he maybe took offense. I'm not so easily put off, though. Do you have a Telebrand cloak that I could use this evening? I've got some snooping to do. I'm sure I do, miss. Telebrand cloak. Telebrand. Upon activation, a Telebrand cloak can create a sphere of enshrouding darkness that will cloak all within its reach. A single stone set in bronze gives the power to these totems. So we're looking over here. This is my charms area, and this is my things area. I'm not a sphere. Why would you? Oh, right, sphere of darkness. Well, if you stop driving your bicycle, maybe you will. So this is bronze, right? No, this is gold. Wait, did you say gold or did you say bronze? bronze. Okay. 1 stone in the bronze. You are technically bronze, but you don't have a stone. You're gold. Okay. No, you're gold. I already checked you. You're gold and severed fingers? Surely not. I guess you're bronze and a pinkish stone? I guess it's set in stone. It doesn't necessarily says it's only stone. A single stone, yeah. Okay. Yeah! Gotcha. Totem has a gemstone set in bronze. The gemstone is a moonstone, a stone of enveloping night, which hints at the use of this item. Yes. I did remember that the pinkish one is the moonstone. I need to look at you, and do I know your sister? Francesca Roberta. Is there any... We haven't met any other Roberta yet. Robertson. Why did I say Roberta? I can read, I swear. I've learned it for a few years. Barton Potter. I bumped into Eli at the station yesterday before he left for Oxford. His train was late, so we had a brief chat and he suddenly remembered something he wanted to tell you. Alright. Oh, dear Potter. I told him I'd pass on the message. Okay. In other news, I've got a little something for you if you're interested. It's going to cost you, but it's worth it. A map of the catacombs. Ooh, very rare. Ooh, worth a lot to someone in your line of work, I imagine. And all I'm asking for in return is a Valant. That's fine. I keep forgetting to mention, it would be helpful for you to read Dr. Robertson's booklet on curses. You'll find it in the cupboard hidden in the counter. There's a cupboard hidden in the counter. I mean, I know about this cupboard. You mean this? How do I open that, though? Okay. Valant. That's what you want from me. Valant. The holes in the Valant are of roughly equal size and spacing. They are used by the adventurers to help them find their way. The curious pulse can be felt where its power concentrates. Alright. So, equal spacing. This, I guess, has equal holes. It's warm. Okay. You have somewhat equal... Oh! Sense of crackling energy in the depths of my mind. That's cool. That seems like it would work. Also, I think the symbol has something to do with it. Your insanity symbol. Never mind. Wait a second. Wait. Holes in Valant of roughly equal size and spacing. Okay. I need more space. I'm gonna expand over here a bit, so it's not as crowded up there. You have equal size, roughly, in spacing, I guess? But nothing to remark on. No energy that is being fielded. Is it that one? That's insanity? That has the symbol of insanity on it? I mean, that's so far the one I've... Oh, wait. What about you? It's rough and pitted. Nothing to remark on and nothing to remark on. Oh! Feel a little pulsating power like a beating heart here at the tip. Yeah! No, you're it. You're it. Tag, you're it. Yeah! I was like, it can't be the one with the symbol for insanity. That'd be weird. So, item has evenly spaced holes. On closer inspection, yep. Uh-huh. I can read. Catacombs! Oh, okay. I don't think I have any clues for this, because this is my only clue I currently have. Is there a compass on here? Not really. So I can inspect all these gravestones technically. Don't want to inspect anything without a clue because it just won't do anything. 1832. Do you all have dates on you? No. Okay. God, I love the art in this game. They all have like look at this. Like, okay. So all these maps, they could have just like used same texture and rounding and like decorative pieces and also same color, but this map is completely different color from the other ones and it's so cool and I love this game for that and other reasons. Okay. Why are you... Oh yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh, I got an achievement. Oh, sorry. Just clicking around. No. But this is just round. That's all the reason why I'm like, this might fit here. But I don't think I have anything that fits there. You're obviously wrong. You're just round. I need like, there's these little bumps. They can't like interact with this. Oh, I can zoom in. That's nice. That does not help me though. Anything up here that becomes clearer. So you move time. And there's a sun on it. And this fills the moon. When I do it here. I like these casted a cat for the cat. Did they like do full-on cat audio? That's cool if they did. Okay. You go down here to the other maps. Okay. Do I have anything new that is moon themed? Because I get new pages, right? Nah, okay. Alright. Give me more people. Oh, you're Robertson. Okay. I feel like I'm going crazy here. I know who's behind this madness. All these people with the pitch black eyes. But nobody is listening to me. I've seen it happen before. 7 years ago, my father died the same way. Aw. Well, since nobody will listen, I'm going to take care of it myself. A Corvin's Might, please, and I'll be on my way. So... Your sister said to not give you anything dangerous. And I think I agree. You seem angry. I'm gonna read about Corvin's Might though. And I maybe identify it, just so I know it. Corvin's Might, sometimes called an Eagle's Gift, is an assassin's tool that makes use of Wixic power. When the warrior queen Corvin was surrounded and close to defeat, a gift came to her from an unlikely source. With it, she turned the tide of battle, and the legend of the Bloody Queen was born. These objects pay homage to the Bloody Queen's gift. So... Oh, I already identified this, so it's not that. Could be that. It's like Corvin, like... an eagle. I mean, on the image was like an eagle. Okay, what's the other one? Just so we're looking for both. Sorry, I did not. Grace, gaze, grace. Was worn as a pendant to dispel melancholy. They shared the design of a shadow catcher. Do I have that identified? Shadow hold? Oh, this. Oh, so it is this thing. Huh? My heart feels lighter. Cool. So it is. I was right about the symbol last stream. I just was wrong about the fact that it said vessel and I did not read that. So, but what's the other thing? Corvin's Might. Close to the feet, gift from unlikely source. The bloodiest queen's gift. Oh, there's a thing in this bird's mouth. Like a little ball, and it has like a crack on it. Like a little ball with a crack on it. This looks like something it could be. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't matter to me right now. Sketch of a shadow catcher. Dispel melancholy. Yes, yes. Spirit vault. Don't insult me, thaumaturge. Sorry. This isn't some depression that can be cured with your little trinkets. I didn't assume it. I will get hold of a Corvin Smite. Sorry. I feel like I made a wrong choice. I took someone's... I'm all for people doing their own wrong choices, I think. But also maybe not. I don't know. I have complicated feelings. In his mind, roiled in confusion, he watched through his remaining good eye as his partner lunged towards the satchel that contained the casket. To his horror, he saw his partner's eyes were black. Bing! I think these look aesthetically very nice, but they feel kinda hard to control. Is this a gravestone I have to find? Now that I have the thing? The map of the catacombs would make sense to have an introductory tip for that. Gimme. Catacombs. Yeah, for sure. Is it that one? Did I just immediately get it? Anything else that would fit that this image? I guess you, but you have like more like a bulge. Yeah, alright. Top left, where my reading brain looks first. I breathed through a partially collapsed passageway and emerged in a small chamber. Glinting in the flickering torchlight, I catch a sight of a pendant draped across an old gravestone. Gimme! Ooh! Thank you! Pendant shelf. I'm so bothered by this. I am taking back seats for this hint if anyone has anything to tell me about it that I'm not thinking through properly. Grave robbing, aren't we? Listen, when is it considered archaeology? Like, where's the cutoff? I just had a comment in my mind that don't know if I'm allowing myself to say out loud. I mean, I might as well. I made out with an archaeologist once. Anyway. Tower. This sort of tower. Furthest from the sunrise. What is that? So does that just mean if you're British it's archaeology? Oh, grave robbing, yes. You are right. So there's a tower. So, a tower that's closest to the sunset. No, I was just thinking maybe it's like a tower that's like not tall. But with the furthest from the sunrise, that doesn't make as much sense. Is there any tower over here that I'm stupid about? Any circle that isn't the pit? Don't just need to... What are you? You're Market Square. Do you have a tower? No, that's a fountain, probably. Tower in the west. Yeah, where? Where, though? I did this in the beginning of the stream. I clicked on this tower and I clicked on this tower because north is bottom here. I can't click on everything, and this would be the east then, if north is that direction. Oh, okay, yeah, thank you. That's the east. Yeah, I know. I mean, it would be. And also, this tower is furthest in the east on this map, because here's north, so still north. But that was used in a last hint, and it led me to this mossy wood. I don't know. Guess I could take the pit. That's not a tower though, that's a pit. This I guess is a tower, maybe. Are you the tower? No. Ah. Do you have a tower down here? Excuse me, I know I got this hint before I got this map, but you know. I don't know, I don't think so. Anything that has this like shape though. It's like a watchtower of some sort. Hardwick Tower, 2nd floor. Hardwick Tower, 2nd floor. Sun rises to the east, maybe like a nightclub or something. But where would they put a tower? Maybe a nightclub. We do have a like a club. Not a club, but like a pub. Barrow's Great Farm, and then hospital, Healthwood, log house, boatyard, Lonesome. Galfrey's Towers on the island. Leakstone's Marybelle? Church, strange antiquities, forest and farms, quarry yard, the eye. The eye. I still don't know. Alright, we're moving on again. Gonna deal with this later. If it takes me until the end of the stream, I will Google it. My awakening ceremony takes place at the Coven tomorrow. I will need a talon. Alright. Talon. I'm already here. There was a word before talon, huh? Amphibian talon. Amphibian talon. The League of the Amphibian Heart uses these items as part of its grim initiation rite. They guard their secrets closely, but it's said that they worship the ancient nameless god, communicating with them via the broken path. Acolytes must press the tip of a talon hard against their cheekbone to perform to the point of drawing blood. They perform this act nightly for 49 days, 7 sevens, after which the scar will forever mark them. Okay. So like a talon with 2 things, and do we have anything about the nameless god? No. Do we have anything about broken path? No. Okay. Nameless god. So is it this? Are they is this a talon? Count this as a talon? I would. Because I don't really have anything else that would fit that particular description. Yeah! Easy! Let's go! Shape of the nails. Yeah, that was mostly what tipped me off. Shape of the nails tipped the match of the scarring on the person's cheek, yeah. Folly symbol. Morgan's Folly. Have fun! Okay, put you here. Simone Green, how you doing, bestie? Oh, where's where is Jupiter today? Jupiter's the cat. I just look forward to coming in to say hello to him. I've been working on my way through the journal, but it's heavy going. I keep coming back to the series of sketches. Does this mean anything to you? Could it relate to the plinths? I'm gonna take a sip. Wait. Okay. So these look like this. Thaumic fields. But I still don't have a thaumic lens. Which does not mean that I can't do anything with this, it just means that I need to try harder to find the thaumic lens. You know? Is there anything else here? Anything else here? These are my maps. I mean, I've put this in everything, so it's not like this does anything. Can I put you in here? That's stupid, but I'm gonna try anyway. Cause... okay, yeah, sorry, that was stupid of me. Just like putting the square thing in the round thing. That's right, it goes into the square hole! This is not the shape. Nah, okay. I just, you know, sometimes in these games, it like, is not obvious to me, but it like, is obvious once I do it, and so sometimes I just try all sorts of things. Because I like solving things with logic, but sometimes my brain just is not on the same brainwave as the game. Which is fine, I think. So I can also move these candles. But I think there was an item that like glowed differently here. Somewhere. There was like an item that like made candle glow differently, and that's where the candles I think are for. But maybe also not. I can use them for something else. Gonna move on again. Francesca Robertson, hi. I've had to stop using the witch's finger on Jack Hunger. I was worried it might end up killing him. I believe it has helped somewhat, but it still hasn't been enough to lift him from this curse. I'll take that mirth for myself. I need to get my thoughts in order. Okay. Restful mirther. Did I already identify that? I don't know. To be honest, game logic is something completely different. Yeah, but sometimes you can like you can most often in puzzle games. That's why I like them. Like find your way to get to the same thing. But yeah. Right, this is the thing where I giggled what a mirther is. And it's like a communal drinking this thing, essentially. I thought I identified this already. I guess not. I guess maybe it was like a choice to identify it. Do I not have it? Is this it? Because this is not like a drinking vessel. Maybe that's why I didn't... Maybe that's why I didn't pick that one, because I couldn't identify it. These are not drinking vessels. Anything else I need to know? Depending on the type of mirther. Particular type can be used to enter the meditative state and bypass the rush and clutter of consciousness, promoting clarity of thought. Okay. That tells me kinda nothing on what I'm looking for. You're like, you give me any feelings? Nah. You're just a good kitty statue. Where did my cat go? Where did my cat go? Where is Jupiter? Oh. Is this the same that always happened before? It's like glitching. Well, not glitching. This looks intentional, but... Nine, 10, 11. Okay. What do I do with that? I'm getting distracted. What am I doing? I'm looking for mirther. Do I need to... I need to figure this out? Probably not. I don't have any other unsolved clues in here. Guess this and this. Dr. Robertson booklet on curses. You'll find it in the cupboard hidden in the counter. Yeah, I've seen the cupboard. And this. And then moon something. This is what this is, I think. At least this is like 3 things, and I can put 3 things down here. Maybe I'm just wrong about the Moonstone Guardian. Hops, fear, Arctic side, tend to comforting guardians. And it has probably a moonstone. This is not it. This is the other thing I have with the moonstone in it. Nah. Is there anything else hidden in this counter? This is not a counter, this is a table, right? Just so we are all on the same thing. Am I supposed to be able any of this to be able to open? This is now stuck, and this spider is now in the web. Is it stuck? This is an order of things. Now we have 12, 3, and 6. Now we have 1, 3, and 5. No, 8. 12, 1, 2. 9, 6, 3. I don't know what to do with this though. It goes... maybe the numbers don't matter. So it goes like 3, like they're all clumped together, to like this T shape, to... to this T shape, to this like Y. I don't know. I'm gonna try to give you this because that's the only vessel I have right now, but yeah. It's not. Okay. This is not a drinking vessel. I'm feeling stupid. I don't like it. I'm gonna Google where this tower is. Because, yeah. What's this game called? Strange Antiquities. Daily card puzzle solutions. Dip, dip, dip. I don't want any cookies. Now be careful not to look at too much. I just need this one card. Sunrise in the east and sets in the west. That's very much a tower on the card. What do you think? Nothing matches in the map of Undermere. Can only glance on Codgel, which has several towers. Why is it? Why is it that tower? Why is it that tower? Why is it? I'm gonna show you what tower it is. It's this tower. Why is it that tower? I don't know. View from the tower is quite beautiful, but it's what I find inside that catches my attention. In the middle of the room, in an unlocked wooden chest, and within that, not 1 but 2 smaller wooden chests, along with a cryptic scrap of paper. Okay, interesting. By a diarnic seal. Object made from silver enhances a diarnic field. Okay. Yep. Can I open any of these? Pleasant sensation. Okay. Can I interact with you in any meaningful way? You look like I should be able to open you. Wood with bronze detailing. Okay. That's nice. By a diurnic seal, object made from silver. This is a diurnic field. I mean, I can find an object made out of silver. It's not hard. I have a few of those. Are you silver? You're iron. Are you silver? You're iron. You're tarnished silver. Good enough for me right now. Maybe not. Do you have any other partial scrap? Why is this symbol here? Wait, why is that symbol there? I have that in an object somewhere. Pretty sure. Was it these object or like a sword? Is that an object? Here. Shield charm. That did not help me. But that is, I think, the protection symbol. Yeah. Why would you put a protection symbol on your note? Alcove key. One, two, three. You're not telling me where to get the thermic lens, though. I don't know. I don't have a restful meter to give you, I think. But I also don't... I mean, I have a lot of hints that I don't have solved currently. Which is bothering me. So let's try to look for something. Anything. So, then a moon something. Dense and spidery. So it's maybe a longer word. Maybe it doesn't start with moon here. Maybe I look back here for moon. And stop being an idiot. Moon. Cussack purifier. Small topaz gemstone. Left a full cycle of a moon are cleansed of imbued curse of hexes. So this is the vinegar. It's left for a full cycle of the moon, but that does not help me. Okay. Anything Selenic for me? Cause Selenic is the moon. Moon heart. Selenic totem still. Noctic. Poison protection ring sacrament. Selenic. Selenic totem's Elva stone. Can be used to relieve the discomfort. Brax's burning blood. Planetary mess. Planetary metal. What the hell? Using these items also connect that's also reflected in their design. So it could be an Elva stone, because this is a moon something something. Am I putting these... Oh! Okay. So I'm putting these in the right place, because this is the protection symbol that's also over the node, right? And this is a horn shackle and this is an evocant. And then a moon something something. It's not always easy to decipher. Oh. I mean, we can just brute force this. By just sort of doing this. Wait. 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 Did I look back here for moon and did I ignore Selenic Totem? Oh my god. Why did I think that Selenic Totem was the Moonstone thing? Moonstone Guardian. Oh god, I'm stupid. Oh god, I'm stupid. Okay, fine. This makes sense. And look, we found our communal drinking buckets. I'm gonna start putting stuff over there because I am starting to run out of space. I'm actually gonna put it here. Some of these. Just cause so they're closer. Okay. Oh, we found... Oh my god, we found so much stuff. Oh my god, this was so necessary. Okay. Okay. We're gonna put these in the correct places, which this goes here, and you go here? After the Z? No, you go... Wait, no, yes. Yeah. Okay, so we're missing one Scrabble tile. That's awesome. God, I feel stupid. God, I'm upset. I'm upset. It's fine. Restful meter. Okay. So we have other meters also. But we're looking for a restful meter. And this is like wooden... hot tea, Dranthium plant... depending on the types of meters. Particular type can be used to enter a meditative state. Okay. So, I think... this is all wood. Somewhat hard and rough. It has a sharp aroma. And there's nothing to remark. Oak. Engraved detailing, hard and rough. Sharp aroma. Okay. Nothing to remark. Rough. Strong odor. Sharp but not unpleasant. Okay, do I have any other meters? No. Okay. You have 4 handles that are somewhat equal height, which would be either this or that. What's that in the background? You have these leaves and a pestle mortar. So I think I want to give her this one. Because I think the purple gemstones... Stone of Containment. Could also be Calming, Peace, and Safety. Calming, Peace, and Safety. Yeah! Okay. I'm glad I checked. Iolite Gemstone, Stone of Peace. When shit's an ability to induce a meditative state. Okay. Yay. My head is hurting a bit. Bonnie Robertson, you bet. I've come back for that Corvin's mind. I'm not taking no for an answer this time. Okay. I want a Corvin's Might. Either you give it to me or you never see your cat again. Take it to the woods behind Calgarth. Okay. Let me identify the Corvin's Might then. She took our cat! Guys, she took our cat! She's evil. The ops got the cat. Get the tool twin. Get the tool twin? Oops, got the cat. I don't know what you mean by that. Eagle's Gift. Objects pay homage to the Bloody Queen's gift. So it's an Eagle's Gift. Makes use of Wixic power. Surrounded, close to the feet. Gives some unlikely source. Okay, Bloody Queen. Alright, let's look at the Wixic stuff then. Mantic, Selenic, Dredic, Wixic. So topaz is Wixic. Tool equals gun. I'd fair. Hi Peeweeski. Peevski. How do you say your name? Welcome to chat. I hope you're doing well. Wixic. What am I looking for, dear? No, what am I looking for? God, my brain is a bit fried. Wixic. Okay, yeah. So an amethyst could also be ours, and also the bloodstone. Dark purposes. Dudes, I think it might be this, because this is also like a talent, maybe? Yeah, I think this is a talent. Okay. So where do we need to go? Woods behind Colgarth. Colgarth. Ba-ba-da-da. Are you gonna play Cobblemon again? Probably. I don't know when yet. I'm having a lot of fun playing this game, but I am gonna do some other stuff next week. I'm probably gonna play Cobblemon again at some point. I did have a lot of fun, and I have some stuff I want to do there. But up. Colgarth Hall, 25. That's here. Okay. Also, I'm having my version 2 debut next week on Saturday. At the time I usually stream. And yeah. So that's gonna be exciting. Okay, Friday. That's close enough, says a voice from the shadows. Give me the Corvin Smite and I'll return your cat. I peer into the gloom, but I can't see anyone amongst the trees. I hesitate. I should give her what she wants, but then again, I am a thaumaturge. I don't always have to do what people want. Perhaps there's a better way to find out where Jupiter is. Oh. Divergent hood. What does that do? There's been a lot in the story talking about that. Diverging hook. Diverging hook is a way to carve thoughts from the mind of another. If done with skill, the third party may have no realization that the thoughts were ever there at all, but it is all too easy to leave a mind in disarray. Even when approached with care, the unanchored thoughts are easy to lose track of. They have a single gemstone from each of the thaumic branches. So... do I have something with enough gemstones for that? The thaumic branches are 6. So it would be anything with 6 gemstones. Do I have that? I don't think I have that object, to be honest. I'm just gonna give her the Corvin Smite and see what happens. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? I'm gonna give the person who has evil intent the evil item. Oh well. Yep, that is Corvin Smite. Eagle's Gift, Bloodstones, Dark Purposes, yes. I place the Corvin Smite on the floor and step back. As I am instructed, and true to her word, the woman reveals where I can find Jupiter. Your cat is aboard the Merry Bell. He has come to no harm. Alright. Let's go then. The Merry Bell is an old paddle streamer that hasn't been in working condition for many years. There's nobody aboard, or nobody that I can see at least, so I climb over the railing and start peering through the grimy windows. As I approach the far side of the board... God, I can't read today. My mouth is dry. As I approach the far side of the boat, I hear a desperate crying from behind a windlass door. I try the handle and it opens to reveal an unimpressed cat with mismatched eyes. Jupiter. He springs from his prison into my arms. I hold him tight to my chest as he rubs my chin with the back of his head, purring with delight. Jupiter! Catnap not forgotten. Rescue Jupiter! Up. Jupiter. Cutie. So glad to have you back, buddy. He's back! He's back! Okay. Did I? Yeah, that's fine. I think I've been cursed. 2 weeks ago, I was quietly minding my own business in a guilty ram when a stranger came up to me. He handed me a book titled The Changes of Dr. Lermont before leaving. Something about it intrigued me enough to take it home with me. Ever since I read the first page, I've been having terrible nightmares, and they're getting worse. I spoke to Dr. Robertson, and she sent me here. Alright. Nightmares, huh? Do I have anything that's just like nightmare specific? Nightmare, sleep vessel. 6 points of a sleep vessel are said to represent the 6 stomach disciplines. Yes, they help people to stay awake beyond any... as though the undreamed nightmare within are becoming to seep out. So that's not what I want to give you. Okay. There was something like Noxic something. Noctic Sight, or Shadow Spirit, something like that. They have something that's just sleep, just like a sleep. That's the wrong direction for an S. Sleep vessel, that's not what I want. We already went to the sleep vessel with nightmares. What do I have that helps again? It's nightmares. No, wait. You got cursed. The changes of Dr. Learmont before leaving. I wish I could look at this book of curses that's here. Robertson booklet of curses. You'll find it in the cupboard hidden in the counter. Yeah, dude, I've tried a lot to get in there. Don't know how. Maybe you. It's like I've got this new object. New objects to throw against this stupid ass lock. My new boxes. Anytime they give me a hint, I feel like I should be able to solve it already. Like, I don't know if that's fully how this game works, but I do think, like, because they give me thaumic fields, that I should be able to find the thaumic lens, right? And then they give me a second thaumic field hint, which makes me think even more that I should be able to find it. Anything happen down here when I do this? Nah, okay. I don't know. Okay. Your nightmares, sir. Let me look at my nice book and let me just sort of... Well, curses. We're looking for curses, right? Cossack Purifier. Submerged in liquid, fully cleansed of simple imbued curses or hexes. So this... So you could submerge the book in the vinegar, I guess, and it would help, but I don't think fully that's what we want. Like, I don't think vinegar on a book is gonna help. What's a lamp siphon? Used to reverse the effects of the Black Heart Curse. A skilled hand is required to perform the procedure, drawing the curse from the body over the course of several hours. The instrument is made using dried seed pod of a sheep snap plant. I don't think this is it, fam. I don't think this is it. I mean, I guess I could try Cossack Purifier. Usually when they're like, we're not gonna tell you what you're looking for, they're expecting an item we have identified. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Let me look at the identify items though. We've got Envision Talent, anything. We're just gonna look through. They make light stuff. Amplifies feelings of guilt and shame. Bones Guard? Any liquid to render it safe to drink. We're not looking for liquid right now. This is also not what we're looking for. We've tried this. Tyrannic ward made from basilisk scale, blah blah blah. Can permit bear fist stand fire. We're not looking for that. Levitation fields. Diverging hook. We know what that does. Elva stone is the relieve discomfort, sorry, ethereal key. Be hidden from prying eyes. When activated by moving the object in circular motions, the key is revealed by its gemstone of light? What? What? An ethereal key. When activated by moving the object in circular motion? I mean... I don't think we have that. Because the gem of light is this orangey one. Orangey yellow one, which I guess this is one, but... I don't think so. Okay. I got distracted. Evokant, we have that. That does... coma stuff. Eyes of Sarunas. Enter the mind of lesser creatures. Dispel melancholy. Guise of Lillian. Pass unrecognizable. Hearing charm. Heart chamber. Vast skull. Keep those dear to us close to the heart of the death. That's nice. Hologen Grim. This is like a ritual thingy. The mask. Change one's life. Overcome personal demons. I mean, I guess this could be a thing. If he's like having nightmares, he needs to overcome personal demons. Maybe. Hunter Spoon, I know. Lamp Siphon we looked at. Lead Heart. Kindle Romantic Interest. Wedding gifts. Reassurance in time of change of upheaval. Moonstone Guardian. Hopsphere Noctic Sight, you say? That's interesting. That could be interesting. We don't fully know what they are, but they sound like curses. Hello person, hello Coco, how's it going? How come this is your first time chat? You haven't chatted in my chat before, should I be offended? Ah! It's not? Uh-huh. Then why does it tell me that? I was here the other day. You were here the other day, right? Huh. It's broken. Or were you in Moa's chat and not in mine? I don't know. I'm sorry. Don't mean to be accusatory as much. Folly symbol can be revealed to induce a trance-like state. That's not what we want. Fully submerged in God's blood. No, I'm everyone's a stream always. Yeah. Also, I'm good, you. I'm doing okay. Studies started again this week, and I've had a long day somehow. Resonance compass will point towards the nearest resonant objects. Okay. Restful Mether will bring your mind the fuck down. Imbued with love or joy. Protect Sextrum. Sextrum! I will pray for you. Thank you. Normally that's not a sentence I like to hear, but since you're my friend, I'm just gonna take it. Yeah, you better XD your way. Protect against insanity in all its forms. Uh-huh. I don't pray. Yeah, that's what I thought. As a container can be used to contain an oceanic spirit, manifestation known as creeping dark, pulling it from the shadows like poison from a wound. Yeah. Protection, level 2 offer. Shadow spirit or wandering shot will not abide by them. Okay. Shimmer. Designed to slot into armory or weapons. Induce calm rage. I'm sorry, I won't have a lurk, but have fun lurking. I will set up chat commands until my version 2 debut next Saturday, as if I haven't plugged that enough yet. It's fine. Yeah! Shins. Common items were made using materials with connection to the ocean. Simple objects made the same as kit bow save. Okay. Silent breath. That protects you from danger while the stag is alive. Okay, I'm just gonna try... Sorry. What was it? The... Osset ring? No. It was before this. Moonstone Guardian. Feel like that's wrong though. Oh, it is not! Hell yeah! Item features a Moonstone Comforting Guardian. Yeah! Ask us. Okay. Whew, I got an achievement for that. Hell yeah. This stupid hand. I've had this hand since the beginning, and I don't like it that I still don't have that identified. There's not much that can unsettle me these days, but I found something at Calgarth Hall that I'd rather I hadn't. Alright. In the cellar where they found those two poor girls, I came across a bubbling black mass that was oozing from the rock itself. Seems there's a sickness in Undermere. It's in the earth and the water, and it's spreading. I suppose it falls to me to find out where it's coming from. Okay. If it's underground, then underground's where I'll start. I can see if I can find anything in the catacombs. I realize now that I've been a little careless. I've been getting headaches. I won't go into the catacombs without a sextrum. Great. I've just read that page and it essentially said no one knows anything about them. Sextrum. Protects against insanity in all its forms, like the men itself are not well understood. This does not do a good job at knowing what the hell I'm looking for. Cold and smooth and iron. Protects against insanity. Let me look at my symbols and stuff. So we're looking at mind stuff, right? Mentic. Protection is this symbol. Calm could be also important. There is this that is insanity. Oh. I do know that I have an object with the insanity symbol on it. So that could be good. Anything else about you that's like... You're bronze. I'm just gonna Yeah. Listen, knowing the insanity symbol has paid off. This item features symbols of protection surrounding a symbol of insanity. Oh, I always overlook the symbols of protection somehow. Hinting at its protective properties. Good. I'm great at puzzle games, I swear. I look at all the details except the ones that are important. Okay, let's end the day. I'm gonna take a sip. Why did my tracking... Okay. My tracking lost contact and I got worried about my internet for a second. He tried to use the diverging hook on his partner as he had done on himself, but he could find no part of him that had not been taken over by the infection. His partner's hand stripped at the satchel, tearing it open, sending the black casket tumbling out. Damn. Boop. Oh, that's a cross. That's a cross if I've ever seen one. There's 2 churches in Undermere. Do we get a hint? Oh, yeah. Okay. Below a moon that does not shine, there is no mark upon my shrine. In the dark, but not alone, my neighbor bears a cross of stone. Okay, so we're looking at the catacombs again. I think. So, below a moon that does not shine. So we do have a moon here, and a moon here. There is no mark upon my shrine, and a cross next to it. So it would probably be this, because there's no mark here. This could also be a contestant, but there's no moon above it. So I think it's this one. Got it! Hell yeah, easy, easy. Every time. I find the blank tombstone without too much trouble, but there's nothing else here. Feeling foolish, I begin to make my way back to the surface when I suddenly see it. Tucked away in a natural crack in the rock wall, a stone totem. This is what I came for. Okay. Hello. Welcome to my collection. Okay. Any other hints I want to solve right now? Yearning seal. I don't know. I mean, I'm missing one Scrabble tile. I don't know where I can find that Scrabble tile. It's not a Scrabble tile, but whatever. Is there a tile in here? No, that I don't need to look until here? Not really. This does look like a resonator thingy. So I don't need to worry about that until then, I think. Okay. Whatever. Catherine Walpole! Traveled a long way, searching for an eye of the forest. Is that this? Read stories of the drear of old, who hunt in partnership with an eagle, seeing what they see, soaring on the wind. Okay. I intend to rekindle its lost custom. Perhaps you know something about it. Eye of Sarunas. I did read that entry a few times. Known as the Eyes of the Forest, the ancient artifacts enable one to enter the minds of lesser creatures. Alleged that Sarunas himself wielded an eye. The Eyes of Sarunas are hard to come by. They are powerful and should not be used carelessly. So we do have this. Oh! Is this the Eye of Sarunas? This like staff that he has? Will make sense to me. And I have this thing. Look at me go! Ha 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 ha! Ba 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 ba! I'm having normal things going on with me. How about you? Hey, postman, bring me a post. I was expecting to talk with Rona Green this morning, but she wasn't at home. Oh, did she get herself gooped? Unusual for her. I hope she's okay. Did she get gooped? Oh. If you can spare the time, we'd appreciate your help. There's something unusual in our house. You can't miss us. We're the only detached house on Ruskin. Warmest regards, Mrs. R. Bream. Okay. Only house detached on Ruskin. What's Ruskin? 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 Oh, is it a street? Oh. Ba-ba-da. Ruskin Street. So this is the only detached house. Yay! I'm greeted by a tired-looking middle-aged woman who immediately offers me tea. I gratefully accept, enjoying the social ritual before we meander towards the point of my visit. She leads me up the stairs and into the attic. A single small window does little to dispel the gloom, but our eyes slowly adjust. Then we hear the voices. At first I think it's the house creaking in the wind, soft murmuring groans that seem to come from the walls themselves. But then I start to feel as though a conversation is happening, too quiet to make any sense of. I do have an item that makes hearing better. Hearing charm. Take this. Yeah! With the hearing charm, I suddenly find myself able to pick up every small sound without difficulty. The whispered voices become clearer and my heart beats faster as I hear what they are saying. They are discussing a section of the wall where some of the bricks are loose. I carefully pull them away to reveal a small cavity. Inside, to my horror, is a human skull, its dark eyes staring lifelessly back at me. At the insistence of the voices, I reach inside the cavity and my hand closes around an unusual-looking item. Immediately, the voices fall silent, and my heightened senses are left with the whooshing drumbeat of the blood being pumped around my body. Hell yeah. Oh. That's a funky-looking one. Just a little moon face. That's not the shape I'm looking for.
Chill.
My father's sword has a space in the hilt where Shimmer should go, but he sold it to buy whiskey a long time ago. Damn those alcoholics. For whatever reason, he never did sell the sword itself. I want to restore it to its former glory. Okay. Did read a tiny bit about shimmers, but let me look at it again. Shimmer! It belonged to a series of objects that were designed to slot into armor or weaponry. They induce calm rage in the face of unimaginable horrors of battle, allowing the bearer to stay one step ahead. The Knight of Thorns famously wore a shimmer on his chestplate, but it didn't save him from being slain in the Battle of South Fell of 1365, 56, whatever. Okay, so is the shimmer this, like, gem? Armor worn by the Knight of Thorns. Oh! Oh no, there's like a hole here that it would fit into. I see. I have this thing. And I have this. But I think it's this. Yeah! Would fit into the slot shown in the sketch. Topaz and obsidian hint at calm rage. Malachite suggests foresight. I did not look at the gemstones. I just looked at the shape and, yeah. I did it. Is there anything I'm missing? No, I don't think so. Okay. Pretty lamb! I work at the steel mill in Keswick, and I don't think there's one of us hasn't suffered a nasty burn. I did read about an item that protects against flames. Do you have anything that can protect against that sort of thing? I think so. I read about a thing. Are you looking for... No, you did not ask for a specific item. Okay. Is it something I identified? I don't think so. Suggestibility. Guess I have a chill charm, but that's a different thing. Wait. Okay, plans. Sleep. Fear. Spirit Eye. Oh. Spirit Vault, Wandering Shrouds, Saint Cedric's Thunder. Okay, let me just look for fire. Let me not go through every single thing, because that's stupid. Serene Ward, here we go. Made from plastic scales, a material known to endure intense heat, these unusual objects can permit the bearer to withstand fire and flame and remain unharmed. They do not, however, offer protection against the deadly basilisk itself. And their scales. This looks like a scale. Brown shard of some kind. And it has the orange gemstone, which is light and fire. Take this. Yay! Basilisk scale. Amber and obsidian gemstone hint as connection at fire. Hell yeah. Celemeter. Thanks. My wife will be relieved. I found this down the side of the counter here just now while I was waiting. Don't know if it's anything important or not. Oh, the last Scrabble tile! I found the thermic lens! Oh? Oh? Okay. 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 So, okay. Sorry. Thermic objects produce a field of some sort. Diurnic field that can be observed by placing an object with thermic lens. Okay, and I do have these things. So if I put a known something object. So this is the like try thingy. Okay. What do I do with that though? What does this mean to me? Fields are not fully understood. Okay, I do have this hint. And I did find a number 2 pattern, so I'm just gonna keep this here for a sec. While I look for something. Now this is the number 3 pattern if I've ever seen it. Okay. What do you have? You also have the number 3 pattern? Cool. What do you have? You have a upside down? Wasn't that the water symbol from Avatar? Wasn't the water symbol... I guess so. There were some like circle stuff? I forget. It's been so long. Now you have the Diurnic field. Okay. Let me figure out your 2 stuff. Just so I have a baseline understanding of stuff. So, look at this. I'm sorry that I'm like doing bad. So you're Diurnic. No? Wait. Is there a different orange thing? No, there's only the topaz, but that's not it. So you're Diurnic. So Diurnic is the circles. Okay. But there can also be 2 or 3, I guess. And Horned Shackle is a bit harder to place for me, I think. I was correct here. Because you don't have like a firm association. So I'm gonna pick something else actually. That has a clearer association. What's the moonstone associated with? Selenic. Okay. Give me your ass then. Wait. Oh. Huh? Selenic should be celestial. So why does it still have this pattern? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with any of this. I'm moving on. I'm glad I found this thing, because I'm sure it will be useful to me. But yeah. Judgment is coming. We worship the warrior not out of love, but because he is powerful. Because he demands our fear. What use is a god that you are not afraid of? Those of us who have read Holgar's teaching have known about the prophecy for a long time, and now the casket will finally be opened. Okay. It contains his final lessons for those who will not kneel. It contains his retribution against the sinful. It contains his divine rage. My preparations are underway to celebrate his wrath and prove our devotion. For now, a veiled fen is all I require. Veiled fen. I think on days where I take my ADHD medication, I have a harder time reading for long stretches. I think this because I have taken ADHD medication today, and the last like month or two, whenever I did like longer reading streams, like I read a full visual novel on stream, like my mouth didn't get as dry as fast, but my mouth has been dry this entire time. I only kneel to Grandma's noodle supper. Honestly, valid. So yeah, I Friday is now a day where I have lectures, so I will have to take meds on Friday. So maybe I'll try to plan my reading heavy games to not be on Fridays. Wednesdays currently is like my free day except for streaming, so that should be all good. Anyway, a veiled fen is brightly colored in the light, but it's clouds after a short period of in total darkness. It can be used to command attention from individuals or small groups of people. Public speakers sometimes use them as a substitute for charisma. How do I make total darkness happen? Can I turn these off? No. Okay. Okay. So in the light. And then they become what? They become what? Brightly colored. Anything that is brightly colored. Oh, I can make dark, can't I? With this? So I'm just gonna... wait. Veiled fen. They can be used to command... They become what in total darkness? Sorry. It clouds over. Okay. This does not seem to be affected. Brightly colored. Also, why is my sorting all over the place? Brightly colored. How about you? Can't tell. You brightly colored? You do have a statue of a guy speaking. No. God, imagine going to the store and being like, hey, I need this thing. You know, I know how this thing functions, and if you give me the wrong thing, I'll be upset. And then you just watch the storekeep, like, run around and experiment with a bunch of stuff. And in the last game, I even... Oh! Look at that! Look at that, we found our culprit. In the last game, sometimes I, like, actually left fully to find the item that I was needing. Because I hadn't, like, figured out a clue yet. So, like, imagine that. And then still having to pay for the item. Witherance. I finally identified the eye! Yay! two men fought as the heavens opened and the lightning flashed across the night. One man wrested the casket from the other's grasp and leapt astride his horse, galloping off into the cold, wet darkness. Okay. Whee! Oh, we're making a circle. I know that shape somehow. Oh, that's a key. But like weird. Like a disassembled key. Okay, wait. So these are buildings. Pretty clearly. And then there's something, I guess, in the middle of those buildings. So we're looking for like a semi-isolated one, and then like a this sort of shape, and then a this sort of shape. Okay. So we need probably the orientation. So I'm gonna look for this angle, I think, because I think I can find that pretty clearly. Like I'm looking at this. This is sort of the angle the building needs to go. So it would be this, I think. And that does... No, that does not fit. That's sort of the angle we're looking for. Is this... This is a bit too steep? 15? Is that in the middle of stuff? The twinnings? So to the north we would be looking for, or do you mean this is 15 and it's sort of rotated? This is 15? Okay. Then that would mean this would be the other building? Yes, I'm tilting my head. And then... This is the singular building, I guess? No... That is this. We put this, and then we need singular building to be here. Tilting towers. Yeah. Guess it could be this then. Yeah? Well... I do agree that this looks right for 15. Which would put this angle here, and this could be right for the bottom left circle. And then that would make this, but that does not look fully right. But I have been wrong about this before, about the expecting this game to be very precise. So that would make, I guess, this or this the middle square. I'm gonna try this. Oh, hell yeah! When I draw back the curtain, I'm unable to control my exclamation of horror. Behind the dark red velvet... trigger warning, a lot of eyes, I think, are gonna be coming up in a second. Behind the dark red velvet is a silent, squirming, squeechy, seething mass of ice, all shiny and wet and alive. Fear takes hold before my mind catches up and I understand what I am looking at. And when I do realize, I realize that it is looking right back at me. The object I am looking for sits on a small shelf below, and the ice watch as I snatch it and get out of there as fast as I can. Ooh, that's fun. Oh, that's a little guy! The object's just a little guy! That's nice. Having a little friend here. Sarah Barrington. I think we finally located the wreck of the Orion out in the lake. Cool. Sadly, our funding has run out and we can't afford expensive diving equipment. So you want that charm that I read about that makes you breathe on the water. But we put our heads together and wondered if there was another way. You're our last hope, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yes, yes, I got you. Water. Or breathing? Do I have a breathing? Breath? Yeah, Ascus allows the bear to breathe underwater. The sensation is said to be the most unusual since it requires one not to breathe at all. Those that use an Ascus for extended periods sometimes forget to breathe once they are back on dry land and subsequently pass out. The core of the item is cold to the touch, but the ring, sometimes called the halo, stays warm. Okay. That's something I can work with. Do you have... You're smooth, but you're not like telling me about heat. Okay. Polished, cool and smooth. Cool and smooth. You're all cool and smooth. Raised detailing, smooth, no heat description. Cool? All cool. Okay. Pitted? Cool? Pitted? What does pitted mean? I mean, I guess I know what that means, but you know. Warm? All warm. Okay. We're looking for core cold, ring warm. Core cold, ring warm. Ringworm. Smooth? Wait, there is a drawing. It's just water. It's just like a water drawing. I don't know if this tells me anything, but I'll keep an eye out, I guess. You're surprisingly warm, cool, and smooth. Oh, yes. The halo, the ring, surprisingly warm, and the core, cool and smooth. I've been wondering about this item. Let's go. So you're the water breather, the Ascus. Woo! Cool, cow... whatever. Gaudian Siren. Put you over here to my other identified. Whee! Rowena Hardwick. I'm close, but I need more power. I need Saint Cedric's thunder, and quickly while the storm is raging. Saint Cedric. Saint Cedric is evil to have to try to pronounce. For someone who has a mild lisp, that sometimes happens. I mostly have a stutter that happens, but I also have a lisp that I have worked a lot of my life to not have as much. Saint Cedric Thunder is used to store the power of a singular thunderclap. Thunderstruck. I've been trying to harness this power for centuries. Rumors that's indeed successful, used to transmute base metals into gold. Okay. They're placed on the tops of mountains to charge them during storms. Gemstones can be used to prevent the charge from waning over time. Okay, so we're looking maybe something that is gold and has gemstones. Any gemstones that have something to do with weather. Oh. Containment could be interesting. To contain the power. Water, dark purposes, peace and safety, earth and nature. Anchor body and mind, fourth eyes, protection enveloping night, fire and fury, night darkness, strength, death and decay. So I think we're looking for amethysts. Hard and cool, polished, it's engraved, it's bronze. It's not golden. Nothing to remark and nothing to remark. Okay. Maybe we're also not. You know, I'm just speculating here. Nothing to remark. Okay. Wait. There's weather symbols. I remember there's weather symbols. They put weather symbols here. Weather, lightning. It's like like a cross with an extra thing. Storm is like a weird, like a monster energy. Thunder is like the curve with an S. Is it just this? It is just this, huh? Yeah, look at us. Look at me go. That. Oh. Excuse me? We're looking for thunder and lightning and storm. I guess rain also was on there. Frost, heat, ice. So I guess the symbols I looked for were right. What are you then? Are you just like a general weather? Do you have all the weather things? Annoying. Fine. Are you? Green porcelain? Cool and smooth? Smells like rotten egg? Nah, you're something different. Now what about you? Blue gemstone? And gold? You are gold, which is nice, I guess. Silver? Warm? No particular remarks. Give me... Don't know yet what to do with that, but you know. Oh, you have a funky pattern, huh? Oh, wait, I can change stuff here. That does... I don't know how that helps me. Oh. So I can technically input all the... Oh! I can see what the usual pattern is if I wanted to. Poor thing. Oh. That's actually helpful, I think. Not in this case, but in general. You have gemstones and gold and all gold? Black gemstone, orange and pink. Cool. Nothing to remark. For some reason I'm expecting like something like it'll have like a perception of like lightning stuff. This is also gold and has some gemstones. It's pitted. Whatever pitted means. I feel like this would be a like a thunder catcher. Lightning catcher. Just gonna go for it. Okay, that was wrong. How about you? You have gold and stone? And you have hard and cool and that's warm and has detailed engravings? There's nothing to remark. And any images? It's just like a lightning. Charge them during storms. Gemstones can be used to change charge from waning. I don't know. I already messed up twice in this thing. I mean, this is the thing of fire and stuff. Okay, I'm losing my patience. I need to chill. Did we just dismiss this? This does have this symbol on it, which I think is... That is the thunder symbol, and it has the amethyst I was looking for. It's just bronze. Yeah. Thunder appears on the clasp. Stones of containment, change from waning, yeah. Okay. Think, just by the fact of how much my brain is like wanting to move on, and I do have some other stuffs I need to do this evening, I'm gonna call it here. Thank you so much for watching. I need to remind you again that I have my version 2 debut coming on the 25th, which is a Saturday, 6 PM Central European time. Which is still summertime, because the day after that we're switching to wintertime. Yay! Anyway, please come and hang out, it'll be a great time. Thank you so much for being here today. I had a nice time, I hope you did too. I hope you have a nice weekend and a nice evening, or whatever time of day you're having. Thank you so much. I'm gonna look if anyone I know is streaming right now. Oh yes. Yeah. We're gonna raid Luke. Let me look at the numbers. Wait, what numbers does he have? 0201. Okay. Yes. So, thank you so much. Have a nice evening. Bye bye.